Morning. All right. It is 9 a.m. So it's time to start Pilates Burn. Welcome. I'm with York County, the York branch of the YMCA. And my name's Allison. Today's Pilates Burn. You can already hear the music pumping. So we're going to go ahead and get rolling. Okay. So I encourage you guys to chat if you can. Give me a name, chat, participate. It'd be great. Okay. Now, this is the way I have it set up. All you'll need is a mat. Literally, that's it. Shoes are optional. Oh, yeah. Shoes are optional. So we're going to start one round apiece. We're going to have each round with 3 exercises. You're going to do each exercise 30 seconds with 10 seconds break. Okay, we're going to do that maybe anywhere from between 2 to 4 times, just depending on what we're focusing on. Today is arms and abs day, so we're going to get rolling with that. All right, take a look at your warm-up exercises. Like I said, 3 exercises, 30 seconds a piece. We're going to do this 2 times through. All right, we're going to start with what I call a squat pull. Your feet are going to be underneath your hips. You're going to sit back, and then you're going to pull those elbows in and back. Chest is lifted. Here we go. I'm going to start that timer in 3, 2, 1. You're going to sit back and pull down and up. You hear that beat? Down, up. You can go a little faster and press. Pull it in, sit back. So take a look at the seat here. You want to sit those hip bones back and engage that back. Squeeze the glutes and up and up. That's it. And squeeze. Good. Almost coming down at that 30-second time here. In 3, 2, 1. All right. Next move. Take a look. You're going to have one toe pointed on that toe. You're going to have the heel up. And you're going to switch and switch. And switch kind of like you're pedaling a bike. All right. Let's hit it. Get low from the side. You can see you got one toe down. Pressing down. Warm up the calves. Warm up those quads. Keep a nice narrow stance. That's it. Down. Keep it nice and low. Good. Couple seconds here. Less than 10. Good. In 3, 2, 1. Take a break. All right. Next one. You're going to take a wide step out. Give it a twist. And then go the other way. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Down. Twist. You follow that beat. Here we go. Or do your own thing. That beat certainly helps. About halfway through this one. Woo! Less than 10. Keep it going. Stay low. We're going to repeat this one more time. In 3, 2, 1. All right. Take a break. Coming back to the top. Feet underneath hips. Coming back to that squat pull. Engage that back. Then we're going to make our way down. Let's go. Down and squeeze. Push that butt back. Squeeze into the top. That's it. Yes, follow that beat. Down and up. A little over halfway through this one. If you can, as you warm up, once you get a little bit lower, down and pull. Yes, in 3, 2, and 1. Relax. All right. We're going to that push peddler, that alternating heel lift. Okay. In 3, 2, 1. Get low and press. Press. Woo. Down. Down. You're keeping it low. I want you to really push off those toes. When you get a little bit lower, you should really feel the front of those legs when you do this one. Woo. A little over halfway here. You're almost there. In 3, 2, 1. Relax. All right. Last one. Making our way up. Then we're going to come on down to the floor here. All right. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Take it out and twist. Nice big range of motion. And you're twisting over that shoulder. Keep going. That music will continue, I promise. Good. Keep it going. A little over halfway. And 5 seconds here. Get a little bit lower. We're going to stretch it out next for that next round. In 3, 2, 1, relax. All right. We're going to come on down. You can forward fold and start to walk yourself down. You're going to drop those knees. Make sure I can see my timer here. All right. Your first one. You're going to start with a cat-cow. So we're going to stretch the knees out a little bit. So you're doing an arch and then a little rounding out through that back. Okay? Here we go. Hands underneath the shoulders. We got 3 exercises, of course, because each round has 3. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Round it out. And then arch. So mobilizing the back a little bit. We're going to use a little upper body and core. So make sure that is warmed up. Push away from the floor. Really engage that core and arch. All right. Couple more seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's set up for the next one. You're going to take one foot up towards the hands. You're going to sit up and push that hip in. If you want a little bit more, take those hands in. I want you to hold it here. If you can, lift that knee, push open that hip, and take a drop on that knee. If you're here with me, then you're going to go down and up. Push down, heel back. Down and back. Down and push. Engage those hips. Woo! In 3, 2, 1. All right, put your feet together. You're going to hips back, press through those heels. The next one here is going to be a down dog to up dog flow. Option, drop those knees and go to child's pose. Here we go. Go ahead and start in that down dog and shift. Just like that first round, we're going to do these 2 times through. The only thing that changes is which leg goes in front for the hip flexor stretch, that second stretch. Pressing down on those heels. Option, take a look here. You're going to arch, look up, and then press it on back. Round it out. 3, 2, 1. All right, come on down. Drop those knees. Hands underneath your shoulders. We're going right into the next one here. Push away from the floor. Cat, cow again. Cat, 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 and then cow. Push away. Good. Don't worry, after this we will get to work. This is the last kind of warm up one. We got a couple rounds. We're going to alternate between abs and arms. Each round. 3, 2, 1. So like I said, the only thing that changes which leg goes in front. Take the other leg up here. So option 1, sink into those hips. Option 2, option 3, tuck that toe in. Take your option now. If you're here with that leg straight, I want you to add a little tap for me. Otherwise, you're going to hold position. What this is doing is it's a hip flexor stretch. So you should feel the back leg, this hip here. So if you're holding out like this, push that heel back and really engage the front here. Stretch it out. If you want to add that knee drop, it kind of helps you push that hip back. All right, and let it relax. Go ahead and put those feet together. Option on the knees, otherwise come back to down dog. All right, we're going to move on. In 3, 2, 1. Give me that up dog, down dog flow. Press it back. Use that beat to keep it rolling. Up, 2 and back, and down. Press. Good, really good through those heels. Couple more seconds. In 3, 2, 1, and you're gonna come on down. Go ahead, and you're gonna flip over to your back. We're gonna work that core here. All right. You're gonna work the core. First one is going to be a press. So you're going to lift and drop. That's exercise 1. We have 3 total, and I'll go through them as we get there. Go ahead, lay on down. Knees are going to be up right above your hips. You're going to curl those shoulders up, and you're going to reach. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, reach and down. Reach down. Like you're reaching for something nice and tall. Keep that back nice and flat against the mat or the ground. Something really soft really helps here. Either a mat, a towel will work, carpet even, anything you like. Press, keep it going. A couple more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and break. All right, your next one, we're gonna do an extended crunch. So you're gonna lay out and crunch. If you can, let it hover and bring it in. The lower those legs are, the harder it's gonna be for your back. Here we go, start in and out. Crunch, keep that chin tucked. Try not to use your neck, okay? Keep that chin in, engage the core, in and out. Use that beat. Woo! We got about 10 seconds on these and one more exercise to do in the series. We are gonna do this 3 times, so get ready. And let it relax, all right. Last one, you're gonna let that head down now. Work the lower half of those abs. We're gonna leg lower. Both at the same time. Don't go down so low that you feel the back come up off the mat. Here we go. Lift it up and let's go. Down and up. Lower it down, press that back. Like I said, if you start to feel your back arch here, that's how far you're gonna go. You don't have to go all the way down. Okay, so play with it. We want to keep the work in the front. So as soon as your back arches, it's going to start to go into your back. And that's not what we're looking for today. That's not safe for your back. Good. You can even tuck that chin in if you want a little bit more on the upper half here. And 3, 2, 1. Let it relax. You got 2 more rounds of that. We're coming back to that crunch. 10 seconds. Here we go. And press and relax. Press, press. Reach up, reach. Like I said, try not to use your neck. Try to keep it into that chest and reach. Woo! Couple more seconds. In 3, 2, 1. All right, small break here. You're going to go into that next one. X crunch. Here we go. In and out. Extended crunch. Minimizing the breaks here. We're going to roll through it, get a nice big burn, then I'll give you a little break here after this round. Woo! Couple more seconds. In 3, 2, 1. All right. Small break while we reset this one. Lay down, toes up, press that back down. In 3, 2, 1. Let it down. Come up. Like I said, we alternate between upper body and lower body, and that's necessary because the core starts to get tired. You really burn it out here. Down and up. You can lift that head if you like. Woo. Play with the depth here. Get a little bit lower if you can. Woo, I'm already sweating here. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right. Oh, one more round, y'all. Get ready. Legs up. Here we go. Last round. Press it. And press. The good news is after we're done with this round, we are switching it up. We're going to go to chest and back. Woo! Good. A little over halfway on this one. It's the last one, so if you can, hold at the top. Try not to come all the way down and give it a little pulse. Give it a little pulse. Woo! It's already burning. In 3, 2, 1. All right. Very small break to transition. Oh, my goodness. In 3, 2, 1. Take it in and extend. press those legs. Like I said, the lower they go, harder this is. So take them up if you're having a hard time right now. Or minimize. Take the head down and just press the legs out. Try that too. All right, that is the last time. So if you can, finish this out strong, 10 seconds. Woo! Almost there in 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right. Whew. Last one. Leg lowers. I'll be happy to switch to upper body. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Take it down and up. If you're finding your back arching no matter what, you can tuck those hands in underneath your tailbone and try that. Right? Lots of different ways to do it. You guys can always ask whenever you have the chance. Woo, almost there. A couple more seconds. In 3, 2, 1. All right. Grab behind those legs. I want you to roll up. Let's take a little second here to reset. We're going to flip over. We got chest and back. Like I said, chest, front, and back. Okay. First up is going to be a push-up shoulder tap. So you're going to come down and then just tap one of the shoulders. And then, of course, alternate. Okay. Here we go. Knees or toes. Hands on your shoulders, nice and wide. Let's go. Tuck those toes down. You see my toes are touching the ground because it helps stabilize the back and the core, especially for this. Press down and up. Option, if this is still too tough, walk those knees in. So you're on all fours. You're still working the chest. Just less core and less to stabilize, so it's a little bit easier. In 3, 2, 1. All right, let's lay down. Lay down. Now, this one, you're going to isolate the lower half of the back by pressing those heels together and lifting. So you might even feel the booty a little bit. Here we go. Press and down. If you don't need to see anymore, rest your head. Look down to the mat or the floor and press. Press. So like I said, lower half. So you're going to feel a little low back. Low back. Yeah, that's okay. And booty. Just like the core round, we are going to do this 3 times. So get used to these moves here. In 3, 2, 1. Let it relax. We're going to stay here. Don't come up yet. We're going to do a swimmer. We're going to introduce the upper body. For first round, we're going to go slow. One arm and the opposite foot lifts. Let's go. Up and down. Look down to the mat. Like I said, we're going to go slow first round, which means on the subsequent rounds, we're going to take this up a little notch. And lift. Lift. Good 10 seconds. Get ready to roll back up. We have only 10 seconds to get back to those push-ups. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. All right. Come on up. Hands and knees. Tuck those toes down if you're in modified push-up position. 3, 2, 1. Down, tap. Try to minimize the amount of rotation, especially as you tap. Try not to let your hips fall or rotate. Woo, 10 seconds. Yeah. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, and down. All right, you can lay on down. Now this one, knees apart. When I say knees apart, they should be pretty wide, the edges of the mat. And then heels together. And you're going to press. If you're really struggling with this one, try to separate your feet. And then just do one at a time. So you can work on using the glutes and the low back to press those heels. It's a tough one. Takes a little flexibility. A little low back strength. Squeeze from the butt. A couple seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. All right. This time with swimmer. If you can go a little faster and leave it off the ground. Let's go. Like I said, if you want to keep it down where we were in the first round, do that. That's okay. This is if you want a little bit more out of it, or you want to challenge yourself. Look down towards that mat. Really use those arms, that upper back. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Keep those legs straight so you're not bending at the knee. You got one more round of these. 3, 2, 1, and lift. Here we go. One more. We're going to go back to core. Shift that weight. Here we go. And let's go. Push, tap. Find a little extra energy on this round. Try to really pump some out. If you're not even able to lift that arm right now, you're like, oh my God, I can't even tap. Find some push-ups. Just isolate these. Woo! Less than 10. I promise there's no more push-ups in this. No more. In 3, 2, 1. Lay all the way down. Oi. All right. For the challenge on this one, if you've been doing it this way, try to leave your legs up and don't let them touch down. Let's go. Press. Pressing those heels. That's it. Press, press, press. Push those heels up. Try not to let them all the way down. 10 seconds. Ooh. In 3, 2, 1. All right. Stretch it out. Hands out. And we're going to swim. In 3, 2, 1. This time, I want you to leave it up as high as you can and as fast as you can, all the way through the end, because we're going to switch it over to the obliques next specifically. Get those sides. Ooh, kick it out, leave those legs super straight, squeeze those knees, lift from the back, 10 seconds, speed it up if you can, swim, swim, swim. Woo, 3, 2, 1, oh, relax, okay. We are moving on. We're gonna be on our sides here. You got 2 rounds per side. So let's talk about the first one. Elbow's gonna be under your shoulder, you're gonna lay here. Top side is gonna come in, and now we're gonna start warming up the top oblique. All right, here we go. Side crunch in and stretch. Bring it in and out. Squeeze that side, in and stretch. So I really want you to give that side a squeeze. Give it a nice stretch. So try not to just pump the arms and legs. I want you to focus on that side. All right. And break. Okay. A little different. You're going to tuck that bottom knee down and press that leg straight on the top. We're going to lift into side plank and drop the hip. Now, go ahead and start. If you know how to do that side plank, you're not struggling with it, just start with the dips here. If you need a little help on this one, try to press on the knee. So you're not using the foot, you're using the bottom knee and the shoulder and that elbow to lift the hips. And you will feel the bottom hip this time. Press. Woo, we're not going to come out of this position. So in fact, we're going to pause here. Go ahead and hold. This is your rest. Okay, next one, you're going to straighten up that top arm. You're going to do a little curve of the spine and then reset to side plank. Let's go. Turn it in and out. If you want a little bit more, try a full plank. You're going to stagger those feet, top legs in front, and you're going to roll those hips with it. This is a little bit harder, so stay here if you're not ready for it, or your obliques are dead already or something. This one has a shorter lever, so it's a little easier to control. 3, 2, 1. Let it all the way down. Stay on that elbow. You can shake it out if you need to. Okay. Top side, round 2. 3, 2, 1. Crunch and extend. Good. So that bottom side is actually getting a break, right? Because we do 2 sets, 2 exercises with the bottom hip. So you're warming up that top side and prepping it, keeping it engaged too. All right, in 3, 2, 1. All right, set up that bottom knee. If you want to do the modified plank, side plank with me, you can. I'm going to stay here today, here. Okay, and you're going to press, hand on hip, dip that side, dip that side. As promised, 2 rounds per side. So when we're done here, we're flipping over. Get ready for that. You got about 10 seconds. You can pump it a little bit faster. Pump that hip. Use that bottom knee and press that hip. 3, 2, 1. Hold it if you can. Woo! Hand up. Not letting up yet. You're rolling through that hip. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Roll and lift. So you're not going to get as much hip rotation here since your knee is on the ground. If you want a little bit more, like I said, feet on the ground, no knees. Almost done, almost there. 10 seconds. Keep that hip lifted. In 3, 2, 1. Woo! All right. Shake out that arm. We're going to flip on over. I'm going to give you a little bit longer to come on over the other side. Nothing's changed, just the side. So number 1, before you do anything else, make sure the elbow's underneath the shoulder. If it's out here, you're going to really kill that shoulder. That's not why we're here. You might feel it a little bit here, but you don't want the pressure to be there. Okay. First thing you're going to do on your side, here we go. You're starting with that nice big crunch on the side. That one just got worked out, so we're going to keep it active. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, in and out. Here is round 2 on the obliques. Woo! Nice big crunch. Try not to cheat this one. It's certainly a nicer one, but still, use it to your benefit. 3, 2, 1, hold. All right, set yourself up. Bottom knee tucks under, top leg straight and on the ground. And we're going to lift. Hand on the hip and dip up and down. Use both feet. So both feet and knee should be on the ground. My back foot is on the ground, and you're pressing. Okay. Press and press. Try to get a little bit lower and a little bit higher. Lengthen it out. You should feel the bottom hip starting to fire up. 3, 2, 1. Extend that top arm. We're going to do that rolling hover. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Down and up. Woo! Halfway. 10 seconds. Oh boy, this one starts to kill me. Woo! In 3, 2, 1. All right, let it go. I always like to shake out my shoulder before we start round 2 on this side. Come on back. Elbow down. Legs out. Here we go. Let's finish these obliques out. In 3, 2, 1. Crunch it in. This is definitely a good one to follow that feet strong. 1, 2, in and out. Pump that leg. Squeeze. We're going back to the upper body next. We're going to focus a little bit on the arms, shoulders, biceps, triceps. A little everything. And this shoulder should already be kind of warmed up for that. In 3, 2, 1. All right, let's set it up. Bottom hip, get yourself ready. Lift up, hand hip. In 3, 2, 1, dip down, press. Woo, and up. You're almost done with these obliques. About halfway on this one. I'm going nice and slow right now. Focus on that lift, full range, keeping the work where it's supposed to be, which is right here in the hip. Yes, you might feel that shoulder as well. Go ahead and freeze here in the middle. Hand is up. Extend nice and long. Here we go. Last round. 3, 2, 1. Roll. Roll. Woo. 10 seconds. Give me a few more. 3, 2, 1. Let it relax. All right. Oh, give those arms a break. Okay. We are going to flip it over to this position. We got dips next. We're going to focus, like I said, arms, triceps, biceps, shoulders. Here we go on this one. You're going to have your fingers pointed forward. Option 1. Little less impact for the wrists, right? Press it back. Option 2, if you can do this way, this is the way I'm going to be doing it. A little bit tougher on those wrists as well. And press. Try not to move your hips. All right. Let's go with that one. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Lift it up if you can. And press. So as you see, my hips do lower, but they're not moving. Okay, they move in space, but they're not hinging. The hips aren't working. Down and up. Option, sit that butt down and press. You're still going to get a great burn like this. Especially because we're doing it 3 rounds. You might even feel the core warming up too because you're holding yourself like this. Go ahead and rest. Go ahead and take a seated position for the next one. You're going to have your arms pressed together in front like this and parallel. And you're going to pulse. Here we go. It's called a prayer pulse. Let me show you from the side. You're keeping the elbow at least in line with that shoulder. And you're going to pulse using those shoulders. Good press. Show you from the side here. Really press those arms together. In 3, 2, 1. All right. Whew. Okay, next one. You're going to close your fist, squeeze the biceps as big as you can. You're going to rotate and press. It's a little goalpost reach here. Here we go. Take it, squeeze it. So, kind of like when we did the crunch on the side. Try not to just flatten your arms around, okay? Squeeze those biceps. Rotate through the shoulders. Make everything really purposeful. And think about what you're using right now to make this happen. If you have a shoulder injury or your shoulder is really irritating you right now, you don't have to go down so low, number 1. Okay, and number 2, you can do a little press overhead, get those shoulders working. 3, 2, 1. All right, take a little stretch. Come back to your dip position. You have those fingers facing in. Pick your position. In 3, 2, 1, and you're going to press. Press. Keeping those hips lifted. Got a little Space Jam remix. Can you hear that? Still halfway. In 3, 2, 1, sit down. All right. Pressing those arms. Prayer pulse. 3, 2, 1, press. If you can't get your elbow all the way down together, number 1, try it lower. Or number 2, hold them as close as you can and press here. You're still going to get that same activation in the shoulder. Do what your body allows, but don't push it. There's a difference between burn and pain. Very different. Push through the burn, you don't push through pain. Very different. In 3, 2, 1, let it go. Okay. Fists. Close those fists, squeeze the biceps. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Focus on the biceps. Squeeze. You're going to get a double dose of those shoulders too here. There it is. We got one more round of this. And here's a secret. You got one more big round to finish us out today before I stretch it out. 3, 2, 1. All right, get yourself ready. Flip it over. Fingers in. Last round in 3, 2, 1. Dip. Press back, press. You can hold a little lower. Give it a little pulse. Little bends at those elbows. Bend. Shoulders are getting a little stretch here. So if you're finding you're a little bit too far forward, I can kind of see it in myself here. Try to shift it so that the work doesn't come forward in the shoulders, but stays in the back of the arms. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Sit back. All right, at least those triceps are done, right? Okay, crisscross or however you like to sit. Here we go. Oh, I'm sorry, prayer pulse. Oh my God, I was going to skip something. Can't do that. Prayer pulse. Prayer pulse. Right in front of the face here, so I'm trying to tilt so you can see. So I can see. And press. Keep those shoulders engaged. Keep those biceps engaged. Press like you're pushing against yourself. Less than 10. Little faster. Little faster. In 3, 2, 1. Relax. All right. One more for the arms. We're going to finish it out with another round for abs and we'll be good. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Close those fists. Rotate and press. Oh. Stay. It works. It works. The beat works. I'm following it. Here we go. All right. Okay. Sorry. Focused. A couple more seconds. Give it everything you got. Give it a good press. Squeeze those biceps. Let's go. In 3, 2, 1. Let it go. All right. The last round is a plank series. You're going to do this 2 times. 2 times. First one. Okay. You're going to have your hands underneath your shoulders in tall plank, high plank. And you're going to do a toe tap. Okay. If you don't want to be in high plank like that, you're going to be on your knees. I'll show you here. Let's start this thing. So here is option 1, modified plank. It'll still get that core engaged. You'll still feel it. And if you're feeling like your form is compromised in tall plank, maybe the hips are dropping or they're too far up, try it here. Get this perfected. Get it right. We are only going to do it twice, so we want you to push yourselves up. In 3, 2, 1. Hold. Now we're going to come on down to the forearms. Take a look. You're going to shift dolphin to plank. Option on the knees. Here we go. If you need to see that again, take a look. Dolphin. This is from the knees to plank. So it's kind of like a low down dog that we did earlier. You're pushing the hips back. You should feel the back and the shoulders, especially because we just did it, before you shift back. Option here. Keep it rolling. 3, 2, 1. All right, this is the only one not in our traditional plank. All right, the first one, you are either going to hold with the knees bent and press like you did for tricep, or a full reverse plank, holding up and then pressing down. We're going to hold and press. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Reverse plank and down. For the last 10 seconds, we're all going to hold it up. Option, like I said, just bend the knees slightly or more. Wherever you can find that you can actually lift up. All right. This is the last 10 seconds, so I want you to find that plank, that reverse plank and hold. Freeze, freeze, freeze. It's going to feel a little different, right? Back of those legs firing, shoulders are firing, core, of course. Almost there. Good. In 3, 2, 1. Relax. All right. Let's go on over Okay, we're gonna go back to the plank with toe taps. So hands on your shoulders, you got one more round of everything. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, lift up. Give it an easy stretch after this, and I'll be signing off. In 3, 2, 1. All right. Lower it down to your forearms. Low plank. Okay, or hover. Many different names. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. You're going to dolphin back or push those hips up and back. And then shift to plank. Take some time here to find that perfect plank. Really get back there. So you don't want to just pump the hips a bunch. Engage and go slow. In 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right. Flip. Reverse plank. Here we go. Point those fingers in. I'm giving you a little longer to set this up. Challenge yourself. This is the last one before we stretch. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Press. All right. I'm going to challenge you guys a little bit longer. We're going to do half of this in a hold. That's 15 seconds right here. Hold it here. Not hold it. Just hold. Engage. Keep it super straight. Try not to let the head go back. Tuck it in. Look down towards those toes. That's it. In 3, 2, 1. All right. Go ahead. Let it relax. We're going to start with your feet together. Let's open up the inner sides of those legs. We didn't work legs, but they're an accessory to all the things that we do. And next week, you like this one. I'm going to do this, of course, again, same time, 9 o'clock. But we're going out of the butt. Butt and back. Of course, a little core is always kind of thrown in. Take the legs forward. Big stretch. Let's stretch out the back all the way down through the back of the legs. You're going to roll up, take one leg across, and then you're going to hook it in and twist towards the leg, always towards. The problem with twisting away, so you won't feel the glute as well. I'll do it down through the hip. We're trying to stretch out the back and the side and the hip. Because we don't necessarily work on the hips and glutes today, but they do play a big role in holding you up, in stabilizing, all that good stuff, especially with core stuff. Go ahead and switch your feet. Well, this is the Pilates Burn here. All body weight. Like I said, next week, little butt, legs, back. It's going to be good. Here we go. All right. Thanks so much. Hope to see you next week.